Christmas music in the background. Because we didn't have it for Christmas in July. So we might as well use it now. I forgot to play it.
Oh, okay.
And I just like it.
I like it too.
Yeah. So today is July 13th. Marie goes home tomorrow, and we both had the itch for one more Manny. Surprise!
Yeah.
So here we are, and we are doing on the bingo board. Today we are using neutral, time to blend in. And one of the good reasons to do this, we thought, was to show that, you know, neutral is more than just cream. And so Marie's doing like kind of the more berry shades, but you could go with like navies or grays or blacks or khakis, or, you know, think outside your neutral box. You want to show them your inspo?
This was my inspo.
Cute
picture,
combo.
But we added this one in so that I could have 4 colors, and I want to do a braid. Yeah, it's...
is it on there?
Moonburst.
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 Manchester
Mauve. Munich Mulberry.
and
Aberdeen Aubergine.
okay, and I'm using that new brown from Core Catalog because I gotta know if I need to hoard it or not, and I haven't used it yet. Cocoa Craving and Toffee Nut, which is just a beautiful neutral. And then this is a coconut set from when they sold, when In Coco was at Walmart. And the coconut set is the 6-finger size we see now in our sub boxes. And that's why I call them coconut sets, because that's what they're from. It's called Dolled Up, you guys. It's like that creamy with like kind of a, I can't really tell if it's brown or burgundy. I think it's brown. Little teeny world's cutest bows.
Yes, they're adorable.
And this is the 4th time I have used this, not this particular set, but the Dolled Up set. I love it. And using an art set 4 times for me is a lot. Like, I don't usually use art sets over and over and over.
Right. And I'm going to try a braid I haven't done before, which is the faux braid.
Yep, the tiled one.
Yeah, so that is going to be on my thumb.
And even if it doesn't, even if you're like, I don't think this looks like a braid, it's going to look awesome because it's tiled.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
Either way.
yeah.
So there we go, guys. And then we're on my, you want to pull this your way a little? Will that help? We're on my puzzle table because we did a puzzle last night and today. And we finished it, and we weren't taking the puzzle table off, you know. So here we are. You guys, whoops, I didn't grab my garbage. You just got to deal with our
inconsistencies.
our table budging around.
Yeah.
And then also for the neutral, main reason, you guys, I want to use my gold top coat so badly I could taste it. And it tasted like top coat. It was delicious.
So in all my little packets that I brought, I didn't have any little ones for this. So I'm doing the big one sideways for my little finger.
And that's a petty, right? Was that a petty?
Yeah, that's a petty.
Yeah. So those are nice and squared up anyway, so they'll work good. And I'm doing slants except for 2 fingers. The reason I'm using the toffee nut under the Dolled Up is because it's kind of a peachy color, but that tan or even a brown under it will take the peach tones out. So and we both have on regular base, not peely today.
Right. Because we want to keep these on like we wanted to keep the ones we had on.
Yeah. Never ending story.
But those didn't come. Those lasted 2 days.
Yeah. They're beautiful, but mine kept catching in my hair because I had so many layers on. Four layers is too much for Color Street, in my opinion, if it's all the way to the base of your nail. If it's a layer, if it's a slant, you're okay with it. Won't catch in your hair, but when it's a full nail, for me anyway, it catches in my hair.
Do you have an extra wooden stick that I can?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, I was not prepared. I did not come prepared. I didn't have any wooden sticks.
I have about 75 of them or so if we really need them.
Okay.
If we really need to get at them.
I have that at home. I have them, but
it's warm out today, you guys. Even the boys came in. They said, nope. Too warm, Mom.
we'll snooze in the air conditioning.
Yes. You can see these are pretty sheer, you guys. You could definitely adjust the color. My worry about putting something real dark under them would be that I would lose the bows. And I don't want to do that. And usually I do these with gold nail tape and champagne sugar over them. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know how much just using gold liquid polish is straying away from the champagne sugar, but
and I love these neutrals. And a lot of people would not think of these as neutral.
Neutral, yeah.
But to me, when you look at this picture,
yeah,
it seems neutrally to me.
To me, it's more about the tone,
yeah,
than the actual color. Yeah. And in Sassy Crew, where the bingo board is, there is pictures with loads of color options to think of as neutral, so that people don't feel like, because I don't want anybody to go, oh, I hate wearing brown. Mm-hmm. You know, don't think of it like that. You can definitely find something you like, because there's plenty that like pinks and reds, and there's plenty that likes blues. Yep, purples. Everybody will be able to find something, I think. Well, at least if they want to play bingo, they can.
Yeah.
Need some heat on these.
I didn't have the ideal sizes just because these were all my partials that I brought along.
They work good, though.
Yeah.
Partials do. And it's a good way to show that you can make things work. You really can make about anything work.
Yeah.
Now, are you doing a top coat on those?
I want to use your the one from Marshall's.
Oh, Plumper.
Yes, I want to use Plumper, because to me, that's what this inspo
Yes.
picture reminds me of.
Yeah, gel.
Because these plain ones with
Yeah.
the Plumper are just
Gorgeous.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
cream set with Plumper. London Calling with Plumper is mind-blowing. Okay, Cocoa Craving, love it.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yep. Okay, now I know. Because I don't know that I feel like they'll... Well, they won't change core catalog till spring. I keep thinking fall. You know,
Yeah.
just the habit of it.
Because we're used to that.
Yeah. Okay, so I got time to hoard that up then. And they're nice and buttery. So this set, you guys, I mean, I didn't base this set on a bingo square, but if we look at it, I'm doing it for neutral so that Marie and I are both doing a neutral. I also could have done it as cut a strip because I did some slants in there. I also could have done it as a pattern because I've got bows on there. First time I've tried this set because I got Cocoa Craving on. I haven't done that before. I'm adding glitter. I've got negative space. I've got Stacy slants. I mean, I've got 2 sets, 3 sets.
I have partials.
Yep.
Actually,
Your
all but
entire
one
thing.
was, no, I have one that wasn't.
And you're doing a tile. And I'm doing a punch out.
And there was a braid one.
And you've got inspired manis.
Yep.
I mean, core catalog.
So you have a lot of options
Yes,
on there for each of your...
Yeah, I don't ever want you to feel like you have to find a mani to fit the square. I want you to be able to do your mani and know that it will be able to fit one of the squares. Yeah. That's my goal for you. So hopefully that's gorgeous.
I'm loving it.
And those look great on your skin tone. None of those colors are for my skin tone because my skin tone is so red.
Yeah, you are more red.
I'm really red, yeah. So they don't work as well for me. Well, Cocoa Craving is freaking stunning. I love it. And it looks great on me. Mwah!
Not to brag or anything.
Looks frickin'. This poop brown looks fab on me. Who called it poop brown? Somebody did. Either way, I look good in poop brown.
Not really my color.
Your color's not poop.
No. Oh, I got a piece under there somewhere from something. That's all right.
Hopefully I got myself better on screen this time. You guys, some of this is a learning curve. I'm definitely not set up for videoing not at my little desk area. And I'm not set up for making sure I can get 2 hands well done, you know?
4 hands.
Yeah. We are working on something new and fun for Sassy crew, though. So, look forward to that. Well, you should know about it by now, because this is coming out in August. But we're hoping to do the 20 Ways Live Nails live in Sassy crew, where Marie and I use sub-box stuff. Think it would be fun. Because you enjoyed it once you did it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't
It
as
wasn't
hard
as hard
as
as
I
I
thought.
thought to come up with 10
No.
in an hour
Yeah.
of opening it.
Right. And month to month, you wouldn't have to do it in an hour because we would wait and do it in the evening.
Yeah. Because of our such busy schedules.
Well, more because other people have lives, even if we don't.
Oh, that's right, because it's
Yeah,
going to be
other
live.
people have jobs and
Oh.
leave the house and put kids to bed, and even if we don't do that, they do.
We were cats.
They're the cats, it's true. So really, during the day would be best for me because that's when they're nappy. Yeah, that's gorgeous on you. Great colors. Even though I could have kept your juicy pear.
Yeah.
I love that one, and I
do
will be
too.
doing that one later this year. Over something. I won't do it over Houndstooth just because you did, but I loved it over Houndstooth.
I liked it over Houndstooth.
But I will
too.
do it over something black and white. You know, the Black History Month black and white set?
Yes.
You could really jazz that up with a jelly.
Yeah, I was talking to April about that yesterday, and she said you could put a different jelly on each one.
Yep.
Because I said I want to use that one from Black Month. I've never used it, and I like
Yep.
it.
Oh, yeah. These dolled up definitely need heat.
Yep, I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm using my nippers to clean up dolled up because it really needs heat, you guys. It's pretty dry. But the heat will sort it. I'm not worried. I always feel like these kind of pearly type finishes go dry easy. Creams seem to stay gummy gooey forever, or at least longer. Glitters, heavy glitters definitely do.
Oh, and when they dry, they are not easy to work with,
No.
the heavy glitters.
And when they're soaky wet, they're not easy to work
No.
with either.
That houndstooth I did, it was so gooey from 2014
Yeah.
that if I would have pulled it, it would have stretched right out
Yes.
to nothing.
And it was thin because stuff evaporates out of them. Even though it doesn't dry up, it still gets thinned out. But
I'm using this as my base, and I'm going to use these 3 colors for the braid. So,
God, it's
so
gonna
that
be
I
good.
have that,
and that as the base, because she's doing the
in
tile,
between.
it'll peep.
and it'll show, yeah.
Mhm.
If I can get it placed right.
You will. It'll be
If I
great.
can't, I can't.
If you can't, you just call this tile. No braid, just tile.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Because it says on here, a braid or a tile. I had to put that because I haven't tiled. But when I do it, I think I'm going to try that 4-strand braid you showed me. I think
Yeah.
that'll be pretty.
So I haven't done this one. I haven't done the 4-strand, but I've done the regular braid, and I do like that a lot.
I love the regular braid. That's the one thing in Color Street I always get bummed about is how fast the little trends go. That, like, it was everybody did a braid for a month and then they're on to something else. Waterfalls, geode nails, whatever.
So we'll see if we need those. I'm just going to trim one side so it's a little bit straighter.
Why can't I get that? Come on, you jerk. Alright, don't fight it. Clean it up later. It's really hard for me to give in. Not fight it.
So hopefully these are going to be somewhat similar in size. The way I cut them.
Yeah. I mean, who's gonna call you out on it anyway? Hopefully nobody.
Well, the cats, when I come home, they might
They
say,
are picky, right?
What were you doing? What were you
Yes.
thinking, Mom?
Yes. They'll probably point and laugh.
Yep.
Look how crooked your strips are.
Is that what Minnesota does to you?
Yep. Did you come home a Vikings fan?
No. Not a chance of that. That's an impossibility.
One of my friends on Facebook, her and her husband just had a baby, and it's their second one. Their first one, one of her very first little outfits was the Vikings cheerleader outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so they got, this one's a little boy, and they got him a Vikings swaddle. And the dad was holding him with the picture and said, I put this on him and said, son, you gotta learn to accept disappointment early in life. Ah, bugger it. Cut a piece of my nail.
Well, that's what I did the other day. I'm not good with the
nips.
For trimming. No.
These, because the dolled up are so stiff, I couldn't tell what was nail and what was strip. Oh well. It's okay. The heat will smooth that. Okay, let's do a quick. Ooh, I really love that Cocoa Craving.
It is pretty. On you.
Oh, Lord. That's part of the... I mean, what if we both loved Cocoa Craving and they only had one set left? That's why we gotta all love different stuff.
Yeah. Because you don't mind if I take all the purple.
Nope.
Or at least 95% of it.
Right. And that's the rest fight with Corey and Lila. I'll only fight you for the eggplanty ones. I love the eggplanty purples.
Aberdeen
Those
is
real deep.
Really.
I always read so much pink in Aberdeen.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's like a deep, but it's more wine-ish to me than it is like eggplanty. Eggplanty, I think of like Night Terror. God, what's that?
I think I've worn it once and I was shocked.
By how
because it's so gorgeous on.
the micro glitters in that are bomb.
And you have out in daylight makes a huge
It's
difference.
blinding. Best music ever.
Yeah. Well, we will see. Oh, I almost put on the wrong nail.
That's the story of my life, gosh.
I have to square this off because they really are very square-ended because of the tile look.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to go into it looking...
With a curve.
Yeah.
This is where you have to show a little, whoops,
Steady hand.
trying to think which way. I think it this way. So I don't know if I'm doing this right, but it is what it is.
You'll figure it out. Might take you till the second nail, but you'll figure it out.
Should have started on my non-nail-y hand.
True. Sometimes it takes me one finger to sort it. There we go. Okay. Alright, now, to give these guys a little extra fun, I popped out this bow, which has the same style bows. We'll see if I can get 4 of them out of here.
Yeah, I was giving my great nephew, who was 15 at the time, a ride home from school or something one day, and he said, "Really, you have Christmas music on?" And it was probably April.
Yep.
Because, well, you know,
Sometimes you just feel like it.
It was the Pentatonics.
Yeah.
And I like the Pentatonics, and I like their Christmas. They do have a lot of Christmas ones.
Sometimes I just feel like Christmas music, that's all. To me, Christmas music is always happy.
Yep, I like Christmas music too. I do like a braid that has a print in it,
Yeah, that's fun too, isn't
and this doesn't, so... Oh, that looks good.
it? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure about this yet.
Well, I like how it looks placed so far. To me, I understand people call them faux braids. To me, they just look like tiling. They don't look anything like a braid. But, you know, I mean, what's wrong with tiling it? Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, come on, little bows. You're so cute. And remember on bingo, even though if your set could cover 20 squares, you only get to count it 1 per mani.
Because I had such a big space up there, I am gonna add a little bit here.
I cut a little teeny one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Marie and I had talked about before we started, she was wondering if she should do that on her nail or off her nail. And we said she, you know, be fine doing it on her nail because she's got big enough thumbnails that you guys would be able to see. I think the only benefit to doing it off the nail would have been that you could have worked right off the side of the nail and then trimmed it.
Yep.
So you got those little bits in there. And if you work off the nail, you know, either work on whatever color base you're going to use or use clear as day. But then just remember to trim around it to see you got a big
Because
one.
I like it much better since I put that one in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should put a little in here. It wouldn't be much because you have to... I might still put a little. So that would be the Aberdeen. It'd have to be pretty little.
Okay, now,
You have to go get your heat?
yep, since you're tiling away,
Yeah.
I don't know where the cats left us to.
Isn't Beefy here anymore? Oh, he's gone too. Kind of like it with the shimmery glitter showing through. underneath. And I think I might put just a tip of the mauve in there, just to finish it off. Because too big a space, it's going to look like you missed something. So by adding that last little triangle,
it makes a world of difference. Same when you do the regular braid. You got to get all the way to the tips or it just doesn't quite finish right. That looks great. Do you like it better now?
no.
Oh.
But I may. It may grow on me.
Maybe when you plump it and it cures.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the plumping is going to make a big
Plumping
difference.
will help a ton because it'll smooth it together. It'll make it look like a continuous.
I do like it.
Mm-hmm. I
And
really like it.
I do like the in-between
Mm-hmm.
glitters.
The grout.
Yeah, the grout. I think the plumping is going to make this Manny.
Yeah. Well, and it's going to make the plain creams just look bonkers
Yeah.
good. That's what it does.
Oh, let's see if I can start with one closer to the top this time. And I don't have to fill in after.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, then it's right to the top right away.
Yep. And it'll be easier than trying to jimmy rig that in there later.
Yeah. So let's see here. Well, and it didn't take much.
No.
I left extra out just in case, and
And you didn't need them.
no, didn't need them.
No, that one needs a bit more smoothing.
Now to get a right angle, I have to do this a little different. I can't start way up in the corner, otherwise I'm not going to have a right angle.
Yep.
Unless I go up here.
Oh yeah.
That might work.
That's what gold sparkle should look like. Northern Lights. Oh, good gravy.
Ooh, that's a beauty. You put this on the wrong side once and can't pull it off, you remember to look for the shiny side.
I think Shannon does that every time. That is a very her move to put it on the wrong one.
Non-shiny side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move out here to make sure you guys can see, but I think you can anyway. Good Lord.
Wow. What a huge difference.
Oh, it's so sparkly.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna tell Northern Lights they're doing it wrong? Me.
Well, yeah, you'd be the one to do that.
I'm do it. I'm be like, I've got a new formula for you.
We're making it on my deck.
Yep. Would you like to come out on my deck and learn how to make top coats? And it's seriously that little teeny tiny hint of those bigger golds, because I only get about a few per nail, maybe 4 of the bigger ones, but the fact that the gold is actually sparkly, is actually hollow.
So then I have this color.
Crap, I painted half my finger with that one. Which is not anything new. If I didn't paint half my finger, who would?
Yeah, it wouldn't be normal.
I know. My lordy.
Yep, I'm loving it.
Oh, so good. Okay, then I'm gonna use China Glaze Patent Leather. I really love this one for the shine, you guys. What I don't love about it is its slower dry time, but sometimes you have to sacrifice when you want to have the shiniest shine in all the shines in Shineville.
Lord have mercy.
Yes.
Is that Uncle Jesse that always said that?
Yes. This China Glaze is almost gone and it does not have a very long brush.
I did pick up a couple of those things that tip them.
Mm-hmm. I have one too. I just don't know why they don't make the brush long enough to reach the last
The bottom of the
third of the bottle.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Or
make
at
sense.
least real close to it.
Well, it makes sense because they want you to buy
more. Yeah. I see you, China Glaze. You and frickin' OPI both, because OPI is horrible for their short brush and product going clumpy.
Yeah.
Talk about a double duty to you.
I think next time I would start in the middle so that I have them going
Centered?
like this is going to be, now there's going to be some this way up here. And I think I'm going to like that idea of...
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying now. Crap. Poor Pinky's about shellacked.
Within an inch of its life?
Yes. Well, You better shut your whole face with those. I can see the sparkle. I hope it shows on camera. Ooh, it's good. Wait till these see the sunlight. And then they're gonna really, really spark up.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta make myself sit still and let China glaze dry.
Good thing you have to wait for me.
I'll never make it. I'll never make it. I gotta trim my pinky after this for my next change. It's getting too long. First, the other day I had a thought, maybe I would let one nail grow all year.
Oh boy.
And see how long it got. But then I couldn't pick a nail to let it grow. Initial thoughts, middle finger. Because that breaks the least. Other thought was pinky, but I don't want anybody to think it's a drug nail.
Yeah, that's right. Cocaine nail.
But I think that's pretty outdated. Or is that still a thing? I
Well,
guess I'm really not on the drug scene.
No, I don't really
I got to
know.
get out there more, and I don't want to Google it, or you know what? Facebook will be having ads for cocaine for me.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. Or maybe they'll have ads for a fake fingernail for me. A fake pinky nail.
Now, I know that this is totally my imagination, but
It's not.
I was babysitting,
Mm-hmm.
so I was at my niece's house,
Yeah.
and I was down in the, like, their family room
Mm-hmm.
and playing some video games with the older one,
Mm-hmm.
with Rocco. And I was charging my phone down there.
Mhm.
I started getting ads on my phone for games like that.
Oh, yeah. Because the games were probably online games, too.
But they weren't going through my phone.
No, but it's still all in the same area.
And it's like,
It's magic, right?
yeah.
Yeah. When Marce and I chat, we'll say, FBI agents, can you do anything about that? Because, you know, I don't think people are as much worried about their FBI agents anymore. I feel like that was a stage they went through. But I figure I don't do anything. So if anybody would like to read me, please feel free. But also at the same time, then can you work on getting things fixed I need done? If you're going to be there, make yourself useful. If they're going to get in on my entertainment and my humor, you should at least be useful.
Everybody needs to get in on your humor.
Girl, not always. Sometimes I'm too funny for everybody's good.
I think next time I'm doing it off of my nail.
So you can trim the
So,
stuff.
so I can figure it out better.
Oh, sure.
I just,
Well, and when it's off your nail, then you don't focus as much about where it lands on your nail. That makes a difference.
yeah.
But I still think it looks really good. But I understand if you don't, because I know how I am with my own.
Well, and maybe because it's all solids instead of
Glitter?
a print in there.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
I don't know. But look at this mess I made.
Okay.
You always clean yours up right away.
Well, I mean, there's already random strip bits all over my house, so.
Oh, plumper, baby, here we go.
That'll make everything look better.
So I'm gonna have to hit up a Marshall's or
Mm-hmm.
Home Goods or
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx, whatever.
Mhm. Well, and hope they have some. So it was like they had in the makeup-y section, OPI had its own little rack.
Oh, that's when you found the extra ones.
Mm-hmm. And I know who was talking. Oh, Oh, Rainbow Nails by Marie said she looked up that base coat you've been using, and it was like $20, so she was passing on that. But it lasts ages, right? Like,
Oh yeah, it's really thin.
really thin. And I think that Angela said she put it under each mani until it was gone, and that's when hers were fixed, and like have stayed good since then. And
then,
I want to say it took her, she said like it took like months, like 6 months to get.
And then she went down to, there's a Formula 2 where this is 2 plus.
Mm-hmm.
So that, because she didn't want them to be too hard.
Yeah.
So.
Mine are super.
But
At
I
least my
just
thumbs.
bought like 3 because it came in you could get it in a 3-pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I do everything in excess.
Yeah.
So I just bought 3
Same.
right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought by the time I'm done with those, well, then maybe I can go to the other formula. And she said the other formula is cheaper.
Oh, good. Okay. I mean, and also, it's different if you're changing your nails 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I think Marie does hers once a week when she does her videos, so I think she'd be okay to.
Yeah, it would
think
last
she'd
her a
find
long
it worth
time.
it.
And
And she has very thin nails like you, where they just bend over, so it probably would be beneficial for
now,
her.
I'm thinking I'm just at the bottom of my first bottle. And I must have been doing it, boy, maybe a month. Because I took my dip off.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it would be a month.
Mm-hmm.
I do 2 coats.
Yep.
And I do my nails at least 3 times a week.
Right. Yeah.
So
So there you go, Rainbow Nails Marie.
So if you were doing 1 coat
Yeah.
instead of 2,
And once a week.
and once a week, it would
Yeah.
last months.
I would think so too. Yeah. I would think so too. But I know Angela said it got rid of her peeling.
Yep.
I'm gonna be so sparkly in the sun. Ooh, that looks good with plumper. Oh shit, look at it. Now let me see your braid finger with the yeah, come on. It's really good. I really like
It's not
it.
bad.
Yeah. There we are, you guys.
Neutrals done.
Neutrals.
Done
Bingoed
2
off.
different ways.
Bingoed off. Yeah, and done 2 different ways.
And a braid,
Yeah.
an unconventional braid,
Mhm.
or tile,
Or
whatever
tile,
you want to
yeah.
call it.
You guys, come on, get on the neutral train with us. See you soon.